Hello, I have had a little request for some fiction for 7+, so I have just grabbed a few here for some ideas. So let's have a look. I'm going to start with Unipiggle because it just is one of my favourite series. So this is the shiny new one, Unipiggle, the Unicorn Pig Witch Emergencies. This is Princess P and her palace pet. So Princess P lives in Twinkletown. She has a mum of a queen who has lots of rules that Princess P doesn't like sticking to at all. She likes jumping in muddy puddles, going on adventures with her Unipig, and getting up to mischief. It's quite a funny book. Fab illustrations, as you can see. Princess P isn't a princess who likes pretty dresses or anything. Let's have a read of the back for you. So meet the princess who loves breaking the rules and her royal unicorn who happens to be a pig. Sorry, it's really awkward, really hard to read it through my phone. When Unipiggle and Princess P discover a dusty old magic book, they can't wait to try it out. But then someone steals the book. Suddenly there's chaos at the palace. The daisies have grown teeth, and even worse, the king and queen have been turned into unicorns. Can Unipiggle and Princess P stop the spells? So this is a fab one. Oh, look, it's got a new... Didn't spy that last time I flicked through. Hannah always does a bit of a drawing thing in her books. I'm sure I just saw one there. Yeah, there we go. So she's got how to draw a unicorn here. We have had how to draw a Unipiggle as well. So that's that one. We've got Billy and the Mini Monsters. This is another great series. So I've just got one of them here, but they're actually on offer for 6 of them for $14.94 at the moment, which is an absolute bargain. So Billy is a little boy who has little monsters who live in his sock drawer. I'm trying to find the page of them. There they all are. And they eat his socks, eat his school ties, and get up to mischief with him. They creep in his school bag in this book, Monsters Go Green, when he goes on a school trip to the recycling plant, and Billy has to rescue them from being squished. So this is quite a fun read as well. And also not too many words on the page, some great pictures. The comic book pieces like this are from the monster's point of view as opposed to the rest of the story. So yeah, as you can see, some fab bright pictures and a bit of a giggle, that one. We have got Teacup House, Meet the Twitches. This is another favourite. Stevie is moving away from her nanny Bee. So Nanny buys her a little teacup house as a leaving gift, and it has little bunny rabbits in it that come to life and get up to mischief. So yeah, I'll not tell you anymore. I'm a bit rubbish at telling you about books, but then telling you what happens in the story. There's Stevie and Nanny Bee. Just bring you to the beginning where you meet Stevie. There we go. Moving day. So that's that one. We have got Unicorn, Sticker Dolly Dressing, Unicorn Rescue here. So there's lots in this series. So there's Fairy Picnic, Castle in the Clouds. There's a little dragon one. I've just brought a Christmas one out. So yeah, I just grabbed this one to show you. So if you've seen the Sticker Dolly Dressing books where you get the sticker book and you put the outfits on the dollies, this is the stories that match them. And you do get a couple of stickers in the front to dress up the dollies that are featured in the story. So in this one, we've got Grace, Holly and Lily. So the sticker dollies get a mission through on their watch, and they have to go to, now I need to tell, Madame Coco, I'd forgotten her name, Madame Coco's department store to get ready for their mission. So they get the outfits that they need, any magic potions if they need them, or what have you, depending on what their mission is, and then they go off on their way. So there we go, there's a little peek inside that one. And while we're on unicorns, shall we have a look at fairy unicorns? These are nice stories. So the main character, Zoe, when she visits her auntie's house, if she goes to the oak tree at the bottom of the garden, she can go into the Enchanted Isle where all the unicorns live. Each book is about a different adventure with the unicorns. So this one is Zoe and her friend Astra, the fairy unicorn, can't wait for the Midsummer Festival on Unicorn Island, but the island is growing hotter by the minute, the flowers are all wilting. Has Shadow, the evil fairy pony, stolen the clouds? So that's what they have to find out on that in that particular book. Here we have Oliver Moon and the Potion Commotion. Oliver is a little wizard. This is a series of books as well. Again, some of them don't have colour photos. They're not as bright and attractive, colour pictures, not as bright and attractive as the others, but it's still great that it's got lots of illustrations in it. Oliver Moon works hard at magic school, practising his spellcraft, toad training and broomstick flying. But when he's entered for the Young Wizard of the Year award, he finds he's up against the head boy, Merlin Spoonbender. Can Oliver cook up an extra special potion to win the prize? That's that one. We then have Penny Dreadful Causes a Kerfuffle. Penny Dreadful is also a series. There are 3 short stories in each book. As you can probably guess, these are quite humorous books. Penny's dad refers to her as Penny Dreadful. It says, "My name is not actually Penny Dreadful, it's Penelope Jones. The dreadful bit is my dad's joke, but this time I really wasn't trying to be dreadful. I was just trying to do my best, so it's completely not my fault that right now I am sort of bluish all over, and so is my sister Daisy's swan outfit. I was also really trying to help Joshua Bottomley fall in love with Daisy by doing a science experiment on him, but I did not know that he would just go a bit pale and green and that it would all turn into one big kerfuffle." So there we go, that's that one. If we've got little animal lovers, we've got Amy Wilde and the Silly Squirrel. Amy Wilde can talk to the animals, so these are lovely little stories. Amy Wilde has a secret. She can talk to the animals. Her furry friends are always ready to help creatures in need. So when Casper the Squirrel tells them his oak tree is going to be cut down, Amy Hilton, the dog, and Plato the parrot jump into action. Can they come up with a plan to stop Casper and all his friends becoming homeless? Next, we've got The Great Dodo Comeback. I'm sure anyone who follows my page knows this is a huge hit in our house. Henry loves The Great Dodo Comeback. This is Lenny. She lives in Mauritius, and her family have lots of holiday cottages that they rent out. They get 2 professors that come and visit Mauritius because they want to de-extinct the dodo. They are up against each other for who can do that first. They didn't know each other were heading in the same direction. And obviously there is a bad guy involved as well. Benny Schuber, there he is. That was good timing. So Lenny is helping the professors on their mission to de-extinct the dodo and bring them back. And there they are. They think there'll be some bones in La Grotte de Volcan, so that's what they're looking for there. Oh, and Lenny's, I don't know if you saw the bird there, Lenny's parrot Popcorn is always on her shoulder helping. This is a really funny book. Some of the humour does come from Popcorn, actually. But yeah, the illustrations I love as well, because I think they sum the characters up so well. I'll tell you no more, or I end up telling you what happens at the end of the book, but this is really good as well. I've also pulled out Tales of Brave and Brilliant Girls Around the World. So this obviously isn't a chapter book, it's a book with lots of different short stories in, but it's a super popular one because it's got different stories that you possibly haven't heard before. So it's a bit of an introduction there about the stories. And then into them. So this is quite a nice hardback keepsake. So there's a few in the series. There's Forgotten Fairy Tales of Kindness and Courage, Forgotten Fairy Tales just on its own, and Brave and Brilliant Girls from Around the World. So yeah, there's a few there. I hope that has been helpful. Please ask away if you want any more help, or if they don't hit the spot at all, and I can see what else I can find, because I have got an array here of various different books and lots more behind me as well.